but he wants us to have a B minus. B minus. Same with this guy. Playing time D minus. We have a D minus. He wants us to have a B minus. Now, when you get a situation like this where your influence is high on them, leave them on your list because they can still end up coming to your school because your influence is so high. So we're gonna leave that on there. Leave that deal breaker because they might choose to still come to us even though it has this little symbol with the hands crossed out. So remember Burgess, who's Valsin, right? We'll check out this Valsin on the next phase. Advanced week, 3-star linebacker, 2-star receiver. It's pretty good. Now we can not recruit this week, but we can go back and see all the guys where they decided to go. Remember I said that Valsin? Where's he at? Valsin. Look at that. See? Remember Valsin? He had that deal breaker for playing time? He signed with us. So we got a bunch of guys coming in. Okay, so now signing day ended. We can look at our team, our roster. This has the freshmen on it. See the freshmen? 68 and 65. Not very good, but they'll get better. They got, 2 to 3 years to get better. Fourth year to be a star. Okay, so here we want to go to position changes. This is really can be time consuming. So your running backs, like say I want to change him to another position, right? So he's a 78 overall right now. I can move him to tight end at 73, but I wouldn't want to do that. Um, I could look at these quarterbacks and see if anyone has a lot of speed. Like this quarterback, he'll be a 68, but a 60 running back, so I don't want to move him. Some of the guys that are really, you could move a running receiver to running back. Like let's just go. For instance, this guy Davis, he's an 87 overall running back. So what I can do is I can come back over here. Um, our running back coming into next season's a 78. What was this guy gonna be? This guy was gonna be at 87. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move him to running. Well, let's see the rest of our roster. Let's see what Ballard is. Okay, so this guy. Um, Sometimes you'll click on a guy and it'll show you a different guy. This guy, Nine Davis, he's a better running back. So you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move him to running back because he's way better at running back. So I moved him to running back. There he is, 87. He's 5'8", 160. But hey, we play the spread. Click on these freshmen and see where they'll be better at. Here we have way too many running backs. No fullback. Oh, what you can do here too is you can go to running backs and look for the biggest guy. So a five. Look at these guys' weights, like 201, 205. So I'm gonna go to this 205 guy, and I'm gonna see how good he is at fullback. Fullback, he's a 66, so he's not very good. And I'm gonna look at this guy, Smith. He's 62 fullback, 57 overall. this guy Galloway, fullback 71. So you know what I'm gonna do? I have so many running backs. I'm gonna move this guy to fullback. So now I got one fullback, 71. Sometimes you'll get a big receiver. Like here we go, we got a receiver right here, 6'5", 205. Kind of not a lot of weight to be a good tight end, but he has the height. So what I want to do is I want to look at my tight ends. My tight ends are pretty poor. So let's go through this again. Now, do I really want this guy as a receiver, or do I want to move him to tight end? I'm going to keep him at receiver. I have another guy right here, 6'5". 6'5". He's a 64 overall. He's 6'5", 202, kind of small for a tight end. But you know what I'm going to do? He's 6 points better at a tight end. I'm going to move him to tight end. Look at these tight ends and see if anyone's really small. Like this guy's 6'5", 214. He's a 59 overall and a 53 receiver. So no, I don't want to move him. Okay, here we go. These are the ones you really can move, right? So these offensive tackles, these guys are all 6'7", 6'6". So they're probably not going to be better at guard. Guard, you want a guy that's like 6'3", 6'1", 6'2". Our guard position, he looks like our best guy. So our left guard is solid. We don't got to worry about that. Our right tackle is not good, but not bad. 74. Our ends, we're going to have a freshman starting at end. We're still early in the stage of our program. Linebackers too. This is another position where you could really move guys around. Well, they'll be better in other positions. Right now, we're pretty bad at everything. So here we have a 56 overall right outside linebacker. So that's not going to fly. So what we're going to have to do is move like 56. We'll go to this guy. Well, let's go to this guy's our best bench player. He's 68 and he's a run stopper, so he's not really a prototypical outside linebacker. So we'll look at this guy. He's good at pass coverage. He's pretty good. They say he should go to safety. I'm trying to see if anyone will be better at right outside linebacker. It doesn't look like we really have much options. This guy Polk. Okay, so this is kind of tricky. So our outside linebacker is 56 overall. We don't really have much options. Let's see, this guy's good at pass coverage. If I move him to right outside linebacker, he's 65. And he's a freshman, so he'll get better. And then I have this guy Fielder. Can I run stopper? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this guy Brait to right outside linebacker. Because he's good at pass coverage. And he's 9 points better than this guy. Our corners, we can move our corners from here to safety. Our safeties are pretty bad. So we have a 58 overall strong safety and a 68 overall free safety. So I'm going to see how good he'll be at. So he'll be better at strong safety. So I'll move him to strong safety. So now he's our starting strong safety. This guy's strong safety, but he's 5'11", 189. He might be better at free safety. No. No kicker. We don't have no kicker, so we have to find a kicker. Okay, so next week, training results. So this will show everyone that's boosted up. That receiver, I moved to running back. He's a 88 overall now. Quarterback. Look, this guy Armenta, he jumped our senior. So, and he's a junior. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up playing him, Armenta, over Booty. Wide receivers got better. I really want these offensive linemen to get better. Defensive ends got way better. Defensive tackle got way better. These linebackers, maybe they were really bad. They got a little better. Our strong safety got way better. Okay, upgrade coach's skill. We really want to recruit, right? So I have 20 coins to give, so I'm going to give let's see, wide receivers take less time to scout. I'm going to do that. One there. Recruiting actions give a bonus to defensive backs, or I want to do increase weekly recruiting hours. So I'm going to do running backs take less time to fully scout, wide receivers, and secondary. Okay, so we're done with the week. I use all my coins. Advance. Okay, so here we're going to encourage transfers. So if you have too many guys at one position, our roster size is 96. What'll end up happening is you'll redshirt some of these guys, or you could tell some of these guys that it's probably better that you transfer, which some of these guys we just have way too many guys, right? Like these tight ends, they're just too many guys they have to deal with, and so we don't really need that many tight ends, so I'm gonna encourage him to transfer. He's gone. I'm gonna encourage him to transfer. We got a lot of, and the guys with the lines through them, you can't tell them to leave for some reason.